You guys don't bless. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir.
You good?
We still got a few more guests coming in. We're going to get started very shortly. We thank everybody for coming out tonight, taking your time out. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. We're going to change some lives out here tonight. We got some awesome opportunity information for everyone. We hope you got your crayons, like I said, etch a sketch, whatever you need to take some very good copious notes, because we got somebody in the house tonight that's just, I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. The man is just a legend. And it's not me. Okay, it's not me, but I'm kidding there. But we're just going to turn it out. We're going to change lives here tonight. So everybody just with seatbelts on. We're going to be ready to just shortly let more guests come on in. Give us another couple of seconds. You can go get coffee. Yes, ma'am. And I would ask everybody, if you got your cell phones, let's put them on vibrate for me, because we don't want nobody to miss anything. You got to go to the bathroom. The bathroom is right out here in the front. Please get it done now, because you don't want to miss this information. I'm telling you.
Excellent. All right. Okay. All right. I got some pens, so I can give you your copies. So you don't Angela's taking on too? Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Yes. Never say it. A little time called Love and Yeah, no, that's going to that. The other way. Going towards okay. Used to be a really tiny little town. Now people are finding out about it. Still not too bad.
We're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, how's everybody feeling this evening?
Great.
We want to thank everybody for coming out. My name is Kirk Witt. I'm an executive vice president gold with this awesome company called MyEcon. Now listen, I'm going to say one thing. You're going to either take charge of your own economy, or somebody's going to take charge. You're going to participate in somebody else's economy. Now, we see how things are going today. Personally for me, I made a decision that I wanted to better for my family. Okay? Now, with that being said, I have to take some action. Faith without works is what?
Dead.
We all know this. And most people don't realize that if we don't put action with our faith, we stay in the same place. So we pray and we ask God to bless us. God, please give me a blessing. Show me a sign. Give me the reason. Give me a way to do this. And then somebody shows us a way. And what do we do with it? Well, I'm waiting on the Lord to save me. I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm doing this, that, and the other. When we throw a lifeline, that ship is coming past, the house is almost underwater. No, I'm waiting on the Lord to save me. 3 boats don't pass by. Get up there, and what? God, what happened? I sent you 3 ships. Come on. We got some awesome information tonight. So I hope everybody, like I said, got their crayons together, got their paper, whatever they need to take some good copious notes, the voice recorder on your phone, everything. Because what we're going to show you tonight, see, I promise you, the information that we're going to show you tonight, you were in this situation by force. But now, We're going to show you some information to get you out of it. Now you can make some wise choices. Because you can't make any decisions on the wrong information. I tell everybody, I would never go down to a barber and ask him how to do brain surgery. That just don't make sense to me. If I want to know how to do brain surgery, I'm going to ask who? Common sense. So we got a brain surgeon, a financial brain surgeon. We got a powerhouse of financial brain surgeons in the house tonight. So really quick, my name is Kurt Wood. I'm an executive vice president. I've been with this company almost 3 months now, and I want you to keep this in mind. And we're going through this tonight, and you start seeing what we're talking about. 3 months into this opportunity, I've helped over 100 people increase their cash flow. 100 people increase their cash flow. Now, you don't understand what that means right now, but the average American household, if they had just an extra $300 in their household, they probably wouldn't have filed bankruptcy. I've helped over 100 people accomplish that. So I can safely say I've helped some people not file bankruptcy. So now it is my job right now to bring to the stage. Now I'm ready to announce this man. When I need everybody to stand up on your feet first of all, because this man coming to the stage like he's a powerhouse. Been with this company for 1.5 years now. And when I bring him up, y'all better just do cartwheels or something, because in 1.5 years time, he's cash flowing $1.6 million. I can't sneeze at that. And see, he showed me this 1.5 years ago, and I said no. So my wife now says I got to do what he said. She calls him my new BFF because we're on the phone every day. So with that being said, is there a Mr. Cashflow Bless Ellis in the house? Where's he? Let's give him a
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, how's everybody doing? Awesome. Listen, y'all, we're here today to learn something, and most of you guys don't even know what it is, but you know it's incredible. True?
Right.
Okay. So I consider when I'm standing in front of my people, I feel like we're family. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna break some things down today that like something that you would share with your family, that you would want to share with your family. All right? So when I say family, y'all say yeah. Family.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
See, a family takes care of each other. True?
True.
Okay, so today, financially, you guys, we are going to take care of you. We are going to teach you something. You're going to learn something today that will change your life, I guarantee you, forever. Forever. About 1.5 years ago, I met with a gentleman named Ivy Stokes.
How?
He came to North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, and met directly with me. Right? Myself and Martina Britt-Overton.
Yeah.
Right? He came down, we sat at a little coffee shop. I think it was not a coffee shop, it was, what is it? Panera Bread, right? And he broke this concept down to me called income shifting, right? And I'm a tax professional, I own a tax company right here in Raleigh. And I did not realize what he explained to me, how it could, it was shocking to me, but it was so real that I knew that I would be able to change a lot of people's lives. Okay? And guess what, you guys? 1.5 years later, I'm $1.6 million richer than I was then.
All right.
Okay?
Now that's
Because in my econ, there's he teaches not only a strategy called income shifting, but there's other strategies, okay, that you will learn in this organization that literally changes your finances overnight. So I'm going to ask everybody in here one question. I want you to think about this. What are your personal financial goals right now? Objectives right now? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. How many people have car payments? Okay? That's a monthly obligation, true? All right. What about child care expenses? Okay. Mortgage payments? Okay. $2 million. Now, I want to ask y'all this simple question, because it's a common sense question. Would you exchange roughly $44 a month for your entire car payment? Show of hands.
That's right.
Okay, well, guess what, you guys? Today, that's exactly what's going to happen to you guys. We're not going to show you to sell no lotions, no potions, nothing strange from the bottom of the ocean. Stop that. We're going to teach you, we're going to educate you on something that will, like I said, change your life instantaneously. Tomorrow, your life will change. You're talking about somebody who used the strategies from a year and a half ago, who you applied them, and my life has changed as well. How many people that are part of this organization already? Could you raise your hands? How many people's lives have changed from this organization? Can you raise your hands? You guys, that was 100%. So you know what that means for you, right? This is the 100%.
Yes.
When you join this organization, 100% a change is going to happen instantly. Okay? So with that being said, you guys, I have the astounding pleasure to bring up a young lady who started this organization when I started. We came together and met with Mr. Ivy Stokes. Okay? She is a complete animal. You might see her online. I don't know if you know her or not. Okay? But if you don't know her, trust me, you will get to know her, and you need to get to know her. Okay? Give it up for, please, give it up for Miss Martina Britt Youngleton.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for, really guys investing in your time tonight. Thank you, Coach Ivy, for making your way up from Atlanta to join us, to bless us with your information. Thank you to my other partner, Mr. Kirk Wheeler, for reigniting what Bless had already lit. And then, of course, to my awesome and amazing friend here and partner, Ray Hope, which you guys will hear from momentarily. Just to give you my promo really quickly. I'm not the awesome $1.6 million owner. I'm not a tax professional. I'm not, any of those things that you guys may equate to money. What I am is an educator, okay? I really understand that I must get in this company and get this company in me. And having done that a year ago, working side by side with my coach and understanding, that these two gentlemen, they get out here and they burn the road up, putting people in. But you may not be that type of individual, This business is for everybody. This opportunity is for everybody. And I'm not one who does that. What I do is I support and I build. I educate and I build. And in doing that, it allows me to stand before a room like this and speak to you guys. A year ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. And I've been in multiple companies, But understanding the solid foundation of this company and the information is IRS based. Our founders took it upon the integrity to say, our people are losing. Here is an opportunity for our people to get sound information that's government-based, attach money to it, attach their knowledge to it, put it in a format, and it has changed my life. It has really changed my life. It has given me the courage to stand before you guys, to invite people out. I'm still not one who approaches people. I build slow, I build small, but I educate many, and I'm so excited to be able to impact many as well. Okay? So my name is Martina Youngleton. I am the Executive Vice President Gold in this company, and my promo is that I did the self-development side of my econ. I did the education side of my econ. So if you're here and you're thinking my finances are good, okay, that's great. There's something else here for you. If you're here and you're ready to learn the education side of it, and your finances and your education is good, there's still something else here for you. It's called family. We really are a family. We have so many teams represented here, okay? We really are a family. So if you're not here for the money, you're not here for the education, be here for the family. Because in the end, when you have nothing, what else do you have? Family. Okay? So from that, I'm going to bring you up someone who's going to blow your mind with her promo. I promise you. Her name is Ray Hope. She is out of Durham, North Carolina here, and she is a little spitfire. When I promise you, her story is really going to lift your eyebrows. It's going to, make your hair stand on your head to understand how serious this was before my econ and how amazing it is now. You can't imagine what it's going to be for her in the future. So let me get you guys to give a round of applause for Ray Hope.
All right.
Wow, how do I follow that, right? All right. Wow, well, my name is Ray Hope. I don't even know where to begin. I'll start off telling you a little bit about myself. I am a
An amazing, yes, I'm an amazing single mom with 3 kids. My firstborn is 25, who just left for his first semester of medical school.
All right.
My daughter is 20 years old, junior at UNC. 17, he's a junior in high school.
All right.
So when I say to you, my ex and I spaced them out so we wouldn't have 2 in college or 2 in diapers.
Right.
We did that on purpose. Okay? We did that on purpose. But as a single mom and not getting any help, I found myself in, doing well one year, not doing well another. Doing well one year, not doing well another. And so around in the middle of like 2015, I found myself unemployed. And so I was trying to do another business to keep things going because I knew I was going to get another job sooner or later. Then stuff started happening. You miss one mortgage payment. Then you miss another one. And you're going to catch up next month, right? But then you miss another one. And I had missed so many that before I knew it, the notices started coming in the mailbox. Foreclosure notices. I'm going to sell your house notices. You got to go to court kind of notices. So I got an extension, I get the money. And it gave me 30 days here and 30 days there, and the job just didn't come fast enough. So by the time it did come, great, I had a job. So next time I had to go to court, I had a job, we're going to work it out, we're going to try to pay something. So my mortgage company and the lawyers and everybody's trying to say, okay, you can pay on this and get caught up. We'll wipe away that foreclosure. They wanted $9,500. Where was I going to get $9,500? I didn't have any money. I had a little money saved, but not $9,500. So long story short, I was blessed with a new job and started saving. So I got to save something because I got to pay these guys something, make it, let them know that I'm making a good faith-based effort to get this money together. And then the stuff really hit the fan when I got a knock at the door. And it was the sheriff's office serving me. How scary is that? It's already bad enough that you're getting foreclosure notices. And then you get a knock at the door letting you know stuff just really, really got real. So by that time, a friend of mine was telling me about a business. You know how they don't want to tell you what it is? Because you've been so much stuff that they know you want to say no. And, I ain't trying to do nothing else, right? So she didn't want to tell me what it was. I said, well, what is it? Oh, I just want you to look at something. Well, what is it? You know how we do. So I said, all right, I'll look at it. When I looked at it, I was like, is this my car? But it looked different. Because they had made some enhancements. So I was like, okay. So I said, okay, this is different. Ooh, that's different. Ooh, I like this. This is different. So I said, okay, because I've seen it before, right? I've seen it a long time ago. But you get busy, you get focused on something else, so you don't really think about it, and you let something real good pass through your fingertips. I did that. So when I saw it the second time around, it made more sense, and they made these really healthy enhancements to it. I was like, no way I can let this pass me by the second time around. Somehow God's telling me I need to be in this.
Yes.
So I said, okay, I'm nothing to lose because right now I got the sheriff's office and I'm getting notices and they're trying to sell my house. I need to do something because I got tired of going upstairs crying every day. I got tired of hiding my pain from my kids. I got tired of failing in front of my kids, trying this and trying that, and trying this and trying that, and it still don't work. And they looking at you like, what you gonna do? Because we still need to eat. And we need to have some place to live. And you need your car to get us to our schools, to get us all this other stuff that we need. So I got in it, and I had to wait till a pay period. Y'all got into something looks so good, but you don't have the money right then. You got to wait till you get paid. That's
right.
Me. That was me. That's wait. So I waited till my next pay period, and I got in it, and I put my head down, picked up that phone, and I started calling. 6 weeks later, I made a little over $4,600 in the company, and I added that to what I was saving, and I was able to go to the bank and tell them I needed a $9,500 cashier's check made payable to my mortgage company. And I stopped that foreclosure. And I'm telling you, when stuff get you get really scared, that's when you need to tap into something, because if somebody brings you something as good as this that you're going to get to see today, please do not ignore it.
That's right.
Please do not. It changed my life. So fast forward, building an organization, just talking to people and realizing that everybody has different levels of pain where they are financially. And we may look good on the outside because we know how to wear the face. We got the nice shoes. We got the hair done, the makeup, and the suits and whatever. But inside, we're going through this pain because we don't want nobody to know that we're going through something because we're too proud. So sometimes we got to let that pride go, because had I been proud and told my girl I'm good, knowing that I wasn't, they surely would have snatched my house from right up under my backside. And I would have been living with people, renting. I'm a homeowner. And I got that thing caught up. You don't know how great that is. So now I have satisfied over $15,000 in debt up to the time that I started in this company. Over $26,000 within the company between debt elimination and income shifting. I'm just in a really, really good place. And now in a place now where I'm not letting my children worry about things like student loans because I got them. Because I was blessed with things like financial aid, because, you know, you're a single parent, you get that. But, you know, they don't give you all of it, right? They still got to get a little bit of student loan here or there. I'm in a position to pay that stuff off for them. That's my gift to my kids. Because right now I'm building from my last name. And I tell you what, y'all want to hear the name Cope over and over and over again, because I'm building from my last name. I'm going to make sure my children never have to worry about crime and worrying about their dollar and worrying about keeping a roof over their head. Because we got a better way. We got something that Mrs. Stokes is going to absolutely blow your mind. So with that said, I want to bring up the speaker of the hour, Mr. Ivy Stokes out of Atlanta, Georgia. Let me tell you something about this guy. He is just amazing. He's a co-founder of this 12-year-old debt-free company. You're going to learn so much about this company. But he called me out the blue and said, Rand gonna be in North Carolina. And we started scrambling, trying to make sure that we have what we have here today. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. I've known him since, you know, coming into the company. He came down last April, and that's when I had the opportunity to meet Bless Ellis, and I had the opportunity to meet Martina. And then, just like we said, even though we're not all directly in the same teams, we're still all one family. This is a collaborative effort to bring to you what we have here today. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see the growth in the room of people who really just tired of being tired and ready to make a better way for themselves. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you.
Stand on your feet. Get on your feet. Get on your feet.
You know, that's what makes me happy in my time when I hear all of the wonderful promos. I know in church we call them testimonies, right?
That's right.
But in business I call them promos. Same thing, right? Just a success story. That's what it's really called, isn't it? Everybody doing great today? All right. Well, fantastic. I am glad and happy to be in. I know this is Morrisville, but it's closer to Raleigh, closer to Durham, right in the middle. Somebody tell me.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle, huh? All right. This is the place to be. Right in the middle. Huh? Nobody can claim it. All right. That's a good thing. Right in the middle. That's what it's all about. All right. Well, before I jump into our presentation, just a couple minutes, I got a couple of awards to give out. And I just met this couple, am I correct? Okay, the Browns. I don't know.
Meet the Browns.
Meet the Browns. Come on up. All right, let's meet the Browns. All right. So you guys can tell us your promo real quick, because I don't know. I'm just meeting them for the first time a moment ago.
Wow. I kind of stumbled into my econ. I really don't have a testimony like some of the other people. Pretty blessed myself, but you can always do better. No matter how good you are, you can always do better. And I saw this as an opportunity to do better, to achieve those goals that we all probably dream about when we're kids. And my econ has positioned me to achieve those goals. So I'm very excited about that. Nice. It's my love of the wife. We tag team together.
All right. Fantastic. And they are being promoted to EVP Gold tonight. And we've got another gentleman here. He is about a half a millimeter from EVP Platinum. But he's going to get done in the next, he's got about 4, 5, 6 days. We'll give him 7 days.
Yes.
7 days. Where's he? I saw his wife earlier. Is she out there? Okay, so she said give him 7 days and he need to get on over the line, right? So come on up. So I'm going to promote the Wheeler family to EVP Platinum. Every time, in my econ, every time you get promoted, you get more money.
Yes, sir.
On the same book of business. So it's not like you just get the opportunity to go do more work and get more money. if you actually get a pay raise, okay? So that's very important, and that's what it's all about, is building cash flow to make more money. Everybody good with that idea? All right, I'm going to put this over here so I don't knock it over and make a mess, because I will do that for sure. All right. So, everybody's having a good day today?
Yes.
All right, I want to hear some good stuff, huh? All right, well, that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. We're going to have some fun, talk about my favorite subject, which is money. Okay, everybody like that subject? It's not a bad subject. Anybody against that subject? Don't like that subject? All right, I didn't think so. Okay. We either like the subject or we like spending it, right? All right, so that's what we're going to be spending some time. We're going to talk about my econ tonight, okay? And as they said, my name is Ivy, and I grew up in a small town in South Georgia, small farm community. So we grew up very poor, you know. Basically, you know, I grew up picking cotton, cropping the back, all that stuff. And so my kids were like, Dad, that must have been like 100 years ago. I'm like, really? No, I'm 58. Okay, that wasn't 100 years ago. America really changed a lot in the last 30 or 40 years, didn't it? You know, and so when I tell them that, they don't really believe that, you know. But even with all of that, I was able to become a millionaire before I was 30 years old. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is some of those principles that you can put in place to totally change your life, okay? And that's what my econ's all about. What we're going to talk about tonight, the principles in my econ are much bigger than my econ. Because as Mr. Ellis told me, this isn't about just getting in my econ and selling something, or lotions or potions and what's that other thing? Spraying things, that's not my econ at all, okay? If that was it, I wouldn't be doing it, okay? That's not my cup of tea. We're going to talk about time-tested financial principles that have been around for hundreds of years. You know, we're talking about principles they do on Wall Street. We just brought it to Main Street, okay? So that's what we're going to spend some time on tonight. So as you can see, the name of our company is My Econ, okay? Now, My Econ is short for My Economy, because we believe every single institution and every person has an economy. You got the world economy, the U.S. economy, the state, the city, you know, and somebody, all the way down to our household. And somebody is in charge of that economy, am I correct? Mm-hmm. And decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis, to a great extent, determine what happens to our lives financially. You know, it's just not like some people just get lucky and become millionaires, or, you know, or other people don't. It doesn't work that way. You know, there are some principles that we have to follow if we want to have certain results in our life. Does that make sense for everybody? Okay, so that's what we're going to be spending time talking about tonight. And we call ourselves a personal financial success company because that's what we do. You know, there are lots of great companies in America, you know. But after I got out of college, I went to school, Georgia Tech, played football. After I got out of college, I went into the financial services industry, became financial advisor. But one of the things I realized very quickly was that the big problem in this country was not a lack of financial advisors, it was a lack of people having money to buy the products and services they were selling. And so I decided to switch sides, okay? I said, okay. And so I saw an open window where I could build a company that would actually help people be able to get the cash flow. So then if they want to go see a financial advisor, then they would be in position to already do that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So that's what we do in My Econ, okay? So a little bit more about My Econ. My Econ's a 13-year-old debt-free technology-driven company, and we're based in Atlanta, Georgia. And in the last several years, we've helped our associates put over $400 million in their pocket. Mm. And when we start talking about cash flow, we're not talking about revenue coming into My Econ. We're actually talking about what our associates have cash flow put in their pockets. Does that make sense? Because our emphasis is not on corporate, it's on the individuals in the company, okay? As a matter of fact, even in My Econ, I don't get paid as a corporate. I created a company, but I don't get paid a corporate salary, you know? I go out and I build businesses and generate revenue doing exactly what the rest do in this company. You know, so exactly what I teach is what I did to build our fortune. I never get a salary of any kind, okay? When I travel, I don't have somebody that pays for it for me. I do it myself. And so the principles that we talk about and the strategies that we're going to talk about tonight, I absolutely know that they work because they work for tens of thousands of people, including myself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about what we do. Our mission is simple but powerful. and that's to help people attain personal financial success, okay? Now, if you ask 10 people or 100 people or what is financial success, you're going to get many answers. Am I correct? Okay, but here's the reality. Here's what it really is. Financial success is simply having enough cash flow to support your chosen lifestyle. Now, that's a different number for everybody. Does that make sense? You know, one family can make $3,000 a month, and if they're, whatever base their lifestyle, they just fine, they're happy, they're like, okay, we're doing fantastic, okay? Another family needs 5,000, another 10, another 20. You know, everybody's got a number, right, of what they need to support their lifestyle. Everybody's got a different number. But here's something that we all have in common. Two things we all have in common, okay? And that is that the money to support our lifestyles must be generated from two unique sources, okay? So we got to have enough money to support the lifestyle, but here's where we all have it in common. That money's got to come from two unique sources. During our working years, it comes from our laborers who work jobs or build businesses. But at some point, during our retirement years, that money has got to come from assets that generate revenue or cash flow without us having to work. Does that make sense? You know, some people call that retirement, don't they? Okay? Some people call it financial freedom. They got all kinds of names for it, right? But they call it whatever they want. We need the money so that we don't have to go to work, right? Okay, you ever known somebody that was doing really well when they were working, and a few months after they stopped working, whether it was disability, age, retirement, whatever it is, they weren't doing well anymore? Anybody ever seen that type of situation? Absolutely, okay? So we've got to have that cash flow come from two unique sources, okay? From our labor in the early days and from our assets in the later years. So here's the bottom line strategy that we got to follow, okay? We've got to earn enough cash flow during our working years to support our lifestyle. But simultaneously, while we're doing that, we've got to invest enough money so we can build enough assets so when we stop working, for whatever reason, that income continues to come from those assets. Does that make sense? All right, so that's the bottom line. We've got to create two cash flow streams. The first cash flow stream we're all familiar with because our parents and our, and our environment taught us that we got to get up and go to work to make money, right? The second income stream, sometimes that one gets overlooked, building the assets, right? You know, because some people, they haven't thought about that, or they're not as focused on that as they are building the upfront money to make a living, or to have the immediate lifestyle, right? But you know what I tell people? Is that even our government recognized that we need assets to generate cash flow. That's why they created Social Security back in 1934, because people were retiring and they had no retirement income. So they created Social Security. They take a percentage of your check, put it in investment accounts, and then when you get to a certain age, you start getting the money. Does that make sense? After World War II, even corporate America got in on that. Okay, they created a pension, didn't they? Some of you probably know somebody that retired on a pension. You work X number of years with a company, and they pay you for the rest of your life. Okay, everybody got that? But do you know where that idea really came from? God created that idea. Because in the Bible, He tells us that He gave us power to gain wealth.
That's right.
Not to just make money, not just make a living, but wealth. And see, the thing, and quite often, you'll hear people in church or seminars, they'll use money and wealth as interchangeable, but they're two different things. When you have currency or money, it doesn't generate anything. In other words, if you take a dollar bill and you leave it on the table for 100 years, and nobody bothers you, when you come back, you still got a dollar bill, it won't buy as much, right? But if you transform that dollar bill into an investment, now it'll start to generate more money. Am I correct?
Yes.
Have wealth. See, something that's wealth will regenerate. Does that make sense? Yes. But currency doesn't regenerate, just stays the same, right? You hear a lot of talk now about the dollar is losing value. The dollar always lost value. All currency loses value. Because if the currency stays the same and the cost of living goes up, then the currency loses value. Am I correct? So there's nothing new about that, okay? So the bottom line is, if we are going to build financial success, most people need more cash flow, don't they? Okay, if we're going to make a living today and we're going to have money to invest, we're going to need more cash flow and better financial strategies. Does that make sense? All right, so bottom line is we need more cash flow for our lifestyle today, and we're going to need more cash flow for our future lifestyle. Start building those investments. But here's your problem. Getting more cash flow is not always easy, is it? You know, for a person to significantly increase their cash flow, that's not always an easy thing to do. You know, $200, $300, $500, $1,000, a couple $1,000 a month can be a huge struggle. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, sometimes when you have something that you've got to do, something that you desire to do, sometimes you got to step outside the norm and you got to come up with some alternative strategies. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we did in my econ, okay? We came up with a strategy that we call income shifting. And income shifting gives us the ability to generate cash flow multiple ways. As a matter of fact, 5 ways. We create 5 new cash flow streams, okay? You see, because most of the time when people start talking about getting more cash flow or increasing their income, the next thought in their head is work. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that's because when we were very small, and our parents told us, and everybody around reinforced that if we wanted to ever have money, we had to do what? Work. Okay? But did anybody ever say, you're going to be an investor, or you're going to be a business owner, or everybody understand what I'm saying? You know, most of the time it's just the idea of work to make the money, right? So we want to step outside of that arena, and we want to look at our strategies, okay? Because work will definitely make you a good living. But if you're ever going to be financially successful or a millionaire, you have to learn to make money or with strategy. Does that make sense? You've got to be able to get your money turned into assets, and those assets generate you some more money. So let's talk about how we do that. Everybody good? All right. So the first strategy is correct tax withholding. The second is minimizing taxes. The third is generating business income. 4 is debt elimination. And 5 is investing to build passive income. 5 new cash flow streams, okay? All right, so let's take a look at each of these individually. The first one is a lot of fun, okay? It's simple, it's easy, okay? So I know I got lots of smiles on that one. Everybody, a lot of people getting that cash flow, right? All right, the first one is something that even the IRS teaches us to do, okay? According to the IRS, over 80%, the number is actually 83%. If you ever want to Google it, just Google federal tax refunds last year, okay? I think the latest year they got them for is 2015. Okay, 83% of all employees have too much money taken out of their paycheck for taxes. 83%. Over 100 million people. In other words, it would be simple to say almost everybody, right? Got too much money taken out of their paycheck for taxes. Yeah, most people, they don't worry about it, you know, but they say, well, you know, it is what it is. Well, I'm going to get some of the money back at the end of the year. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. That kind of attitude. And it happens because when we start jobs, you know, we're rushed into HR, you know, and they give you some papers to fill out, and the papers are thick, and you look at it and you fill it out incorrectly. Because the directions are poor and nobody helps. But you know what? Even if they gave you all the money back at the end of the year, you would still lose money. Why would you lose money? You would lose money because of something called ROI, return on investment. You see, our money is valuable. You can use money to make more money. You can make more money with money by investing money or by taking that money and paying off debt. A couple quick examples, okay? In the investment industry, they have something called the Rule of 72 or the banker's secret, okay? And it's a real simple formula. You just divide 72 by the rate of return on your money. It tells you how often your money would double if it was invested. So if you were getting, 8% on your money, double every 9 years, okay? So the bottom line is, how much money would a person lose if the IRS held $3,000 to $5,000 of their money their entire working lifetime? Because they're taking money out, and then you get a little bit back. They take money out, and you get a little bit. The bottom line is over that whole 40-year period of time that a person is working, they're holding their money. Am I correct? Some of their money. Well, if you had started with $5,000, in 9, you would double every 9 years. Okay, so in 9 years, that would turn to 10, and 18 would turn to 20, and 27 would turn to 40, and so on, right? So that person would lose a lot of money, wouldn't it? If the IRS is investing their money in the IRS's name instead of the employee's name. Well, here's another way you can look at it. What if a person had a $5,000 credit card? Just $5,000. They're making a payment of $100 a month. About 25 is going to the debt and 75 is going to interest. It's going to take them 8 years to pay it off. If they change it every quarter, about $400 a month, put the $400 with the $100, the debt's gone in less than a year. So they just saved 8 years of $100 monthly payments. And if they invested that money, they could turn that into an asset. Does that make sense? The bottom line is our money has value. Everybody would say it with me? Our money has value. See, we've got to learn to make money with money. See, that's the big lesson. See, that's the big lesson. You know, they talk about the poverty gap in America. They talk about some people are wealthy and some people are not. Well, here's why. It's because, see, think about this for a moment. When did somebody in your life tell you that you were going to be an investor? No. They all see when I was born and when I was 4 or 5 years old, they saw me. They said, "That's a good employee." There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing in the world wrong with that. Work is good. I love working, right? But nobody ever told me or looked at me and said, "Hey, this is a person that is going to learn to invest. They're going to learn how to manage money, and one day they're going to be wealthy."
Right.
See, what day did somebody see you that way? But we need to see our kids that way, don't we?
That's right.
And we need to teach our kids that, don't they? And you understand? Because that's the only way we're going to clear up what they call the poverty gap and all that, is because we got our own assets. See, if one person is making money with money and with their labor, and other people are just making money when they work, there's going to be a problem. Am I correct?
Yes.
So every day, we show people in my econ how to change their W-4. We say them get an extra $200 to $800 a month and take that money home and use it for investing or debt elimination. And even the IRS put out an article in 2005, which we can show you the article if you'd like to see it, so saying that people would be better off if they did that. To use their money to make more money. See, in reality, this isn't IRS's fault. My dad used to curse the IRS every time he got a chance. Those so-and-so was taking his so-and-so money over and over and over. Anybody ever heard that speech? The IRS didn't do that. We did that. We filled the form out incorrectly. Okay? We did that. The person filled the form out did that. The IRS didn't do that, okay? But the bottom line is we can correct that in about 10 or 15 minutes. Does that make sense? All right, so that's the first way to start putting cash flow in your pocket and start to reach your financial goals, okay? Let's look at number 2. The second way is minimizing taxes. See, everybody doesn't pay the same percentage in taxes, do they? Everybody don't have the same amount of write-offs. Quick example. If somebody's buying a house and somebody's renting a house, they got two different things going on, right? Okay, the person that's renting, they're not getting any tax deductions, right? But the person that's buying, they're getting tax deductions. Okay, they can write off the interest, okay? They can write off the property taxes. As a matter of fact, even if a person is renting a house from someone else, the owner gets to write off, or the home buyer gets to write off those tax deductions. Am I correct? All right, so that's the idea there, right? But let's go further, okay? Here's the best part about it. Most people are already spending money that if they had a business and they worked their business, then that money on those things will become tax deductible. In other words, you'll hear people say, well, I can't afford it. Well, I don't have the money. Well, here's the reality. They already paying for it. Then you said, all right, what in the world are you talking about? Okay, let me give you an example. People are already spending money on things, thousands of dollars a year, that if they had a business, that they were actively engaged in building a business of some kind, now those expenditures could become tax deductible. As a matter of fact, let me give you 2 examples. Uber and Lyft became overnight sensations in the transportation industry because of that law and those tax deductions. See, here's the reality. Somebody had a vehicle, an employee had a vehicle sitting in the yard. They were paying for it. Gas, oil, tires, maintenance, insurance, every month. They were paying for it. But it wasn't deductible. They couldn't lower their taxes, and so they got no tax benefit for having it, right? They have a cell phone. They're paying for it every month, but it wasn't tax deductible. But the minute they signed up to drive for Uber or Lyft, that car became a business car. And those expenses, part of those expenses on the car became tax deductible. As soon as they started to drive for Uber or Lyft, their cell phone became a business cell phone. And now it became tax deductible. Now the laws were there all the time. And immediately that person had an advantage over a cab company. Immediately they had tax deductions. Immediately the company became multi-billion-dollar companies because of the tax laws. So what if one person understands that, well, I got a business, so I'm going to get more tax deductions, and then they, over the years, invest their tax savings and become millionaires, and somebody else who had the same job, made the same similar money, but they didn't know about those tax deductions. Right. Mm-hmm. The finances of those two people would go a whole different direction with it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what we're talking about tonight. Everybody with me? Okay, let's talk about some of those things that most of us are already spending money on. Most people already got spending money on a vehicle. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, so they bought it for personal use, but if they open up a business and start using it in business, now it becomes partially tax deductible. Right. They can write off business files at about 55 cents an hour. Okay? Hmm. They can write off, or if they want to write off the expenditures, they can write off part of gas, tires, maintenance, insurance, lease payments if they lease the vehicle, interest payments if they're making a note on the vehicle, and the percentage of the original cost of the vehicle, which is called depreciation. Now, we even control how much we write off. See, let me show you what I mean. So let's say that I'm at church on Sunday, right? So after the church, I know I'm going down to a restaurant 6 miles down the road, right? So I said, well, I need to get the government to help me pay for my car and pay for my bill.
That's right.
So I'm going to take a couple business cards with me, and when I get down, I'm going to pass them out. I'm going to find a good-looking gentleman like this. I'm going to walk up to him in the parlor and say, sir, I'm a business owner in town, and I'd like to give you one of my cards. Now, if he don't say anything, I'm going to be all right. But if he say, well, what kind of business is it? I'm going to say, we show people how to save money on taxes, get out of debt, and take what used to go to taxes and debt, invest, and build financial success. I'd love to give you some free information. You have a contact number. So I just turned my trip to the restaurant that was deductible. Does that make sense?
Stop playing.
See, we have the ability. You see, what people keep thinking about, what the general public doesn't understand is, they think a government regulator. They think somebody's going to come and somebody got to authorize them to do this. No, the laws were written, and we just have to step into the law. It's just like on a Saturday night football game. You can go to the game and have hot dogs and hamburgers or, you know, whatever person want to have their snacks. Okay, but that's a meal, right? Or you can turn it into a business opportunity. Okay, because you can advertise your business while you're there. Has anybody here ever been to an event that a business paid for? Mm-hmm. Raise your hand. You ever went to an event and they had food, snacks, entertainment, and the business paid for it? Everybody did that, right?
It's event tonight.
When you become the business owner, you can do that. So we got communications expenses. That's pretty easy to explain, right? Then we got meals, and then we got travel, right? Maybe you're going out of town for the holidays, okay? Well, talk to one of your cousins, or talk to your friend, or talk to your family member about your business, what they do business. Turn that into a business trip. Does that make sense? Turn your vacation next summer into a business trip. All right? So that's pretty easy to do that. Okay? Now, so example, let's say you want to go, where you want to go vacation next summer? Okay, somebody tell me somewhere you go. Hawaii. All right, going to Hawaii. Okay, so get on the web and near the hotel where you're going to be, they got a Starbucks, Panera, or something there, right? And set you up a business meeting. And then you start advertising into the web, okay, on that address, inviting people to a business meeting at the Panera because you're going to be there at a certain time. That make sense? Oh, man. All right, and then you go on there and have your vacation, and that Thursday afternoon, You know, you have your business meeting, and Friday morning you fly on home. Does that make sense, everybody?
That's crazy.
And we show you all this right out of the tax law, okay, right in the tax book. Everybody understand? Right in the tax book. So you will learn how to do it legally and morally. See, some people think, well, see, I don't know about that. See, you know, I mean, you know, what if I get in trouble? You know, I mean, is that a red flag? They're all reasonable questions, right? So now I'm going to ask you something, okay? Have you ever read tax book? Okay? And so if you want to know the answers to those questions, come to training. And we take it right through the tax book, line by line. Or I'll save you some time if you don't want to come to training. You can go online. Go online in the My Econ back office, and I got the whole video there where I read the IRS book to you. Okay? And if that won't work for you, go to IRS.gov. Okay? And when you get there, just put up in the search bar, publication 463. That's their small business publication, okay? And then just look, and that's going to pop up the publication. And then whatever topic you want, they got a table of contents, go there and read. Does that make sense?
Yes.
See, don't miss a multi-million-dollar opportunity based on, I'm not sure. At least find out. Because see, I'm telling you, here's the deal. It's totally legal. It's done every day. The fortunes in America built every day doing this. Let me give it to you in the big time, and I'll bring it back down to the regular, okay? Every time an entertainer, big entertainer, make money, what they create? A foundation. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Do they do that to help people, or they do that to save money on taxes?
Save money on taxes.
Hopefully it's both, but they definitely save money on taxes, right? Every time. That's what they do, right? It just makes sense, because what they're saying is, okay, you know, Beyonce makes $50 or $60 million next year, right? And then it's like, okay, now 40% in taxes, she got to write the government a check for $24 million.
No.
I mean, that's the way it works, right? Or she can create a foundation and say, well, if I got to write a check for $24 million, I might as well give this to some people that I care about. That just makes sense. To direct your tax dollars, right? Direct your tax dollars. Mm-hmm. And save money on taxes at the same time, okay? So, meals and entertainment, same time. You know, everybody's got a business luncheon, right? You know, if you're going to have a party at your house, turn it into a business meeting, okay? Okay? You don't have to do a presentation. It can be as simple as taking a little business card, a little flyer, put it in an envelope when your guests come in. You could say, you know, we're not going to talk detail about business today. We're going to, you know, have some good food, watch the game, whatever we're going to do. And then, but inside of your envelope, you've got information about our company. You got a brochure. You got a website. So we want you to check it out. And then next week, we're going to follow up with you. Okay? Now, that's promoting your business. Am I right?
Yes.
Everybody done that before?
Yes.
You've been involved in that before. You've been somewhere where somebody had snacks, food, whatever, and it was taxed up because they were conducting business, even if it wasn't a direct business. Does that make sense? All right, last one, you can pay your children. Did you know if you want to give your child $3,000, it costs you $4,000 if you're in 25% tax bracket? Okay, because you got to make $4,000, give the government $1,000, right? Because they get theirs on top, right? And then you got $3,000 to take home and spend on the child. Am I correct? Right. But if you hired your child and paid them the $4,000, the whole $4,000 is tax deductible, meaning it doesn't count on your income. So if you made $60,000 out of government, say you made $56,000. Okay? And so now, of that $4,000, you can take the whole thing home, you can still spend $3,000 on the child, and you got $1,000 for you. Or you can invest in the child, whatever you want to do with it. Doesn't matter, right? See, if McDonald's hire your child and pay your child $4,000, they're going to write the thing off. Am I correct? Well, see, now you got to think like a business owner. See, here's the idea of how you become wealthy in America. You got to change sides mentally. See, as an employee, they say, you know, like I said, nothing wrong being an employee. You know, millions and millions of people take care of their families being employees, so there's nothing wrong with that. We just want to talk about something in addition to that that can take you where you want to go. See, as an employee, you make $4,000, the government said, give me all mine off top.
That's right.
And then if there's anything left, then we'll get back at the end of the year.
Right.
Does that work? As a business owner, you get to take it all home. Deduct all of your taxes and expenses, and then you pay taxes on what's left. Well, wages are tax deductible, 100%. So if you pay your child, that's 100% tax deductible. And as long as you don't pay them over $6,400, the child will owe zero taxes. Zero taxes. Okay? Zero taxes. So now doing that, just saving that money on taxes. Remember now, you got to buy school clothes, spending money, lunch money, all those things, right? All those things are tax deductible now. Because you pay the child you pay the child the labor, and the expense for wages is deductible, and then you can take that money and buy those things you're going to buy for the child anyway. Does that make sense? Those things are not deductible, but the wages that you pay are deductible. Then you can take those and buy those things. Does that make sense for everybody? See, that's what it's all about right there. So now, that's the second way that you can start generating more cash flow in your pocket. So we help everybody in my econ set up an online, inexpensive online business, and then we start showing them how to maximize those tax deductions. Is that good for everybody?
Yep.
All right, so that's 2 cash flow streams. Let's go to the third one, okay? Now, our third cash flow stream is business income. See, we're not setting up a business just to get tax deductions. We're setting up a business to get tax deductions and make money. Everybody say money. Anybody want more money?
Money.
All right. Now, everybody wants more money, right? Oprah's still working, right? All right. Bob Johnson's still working, right? Okay. Bill Gates still at it, right? All right. So it ain't time to stop yet, right? There's always some stuff to buy. Everybody agree with that? All right. There's always something else you can buy. So that's what we want to do. So our business is helping people improve their personal finances by generating more cash flow. You see, that's the business that we're in. We're monetizing the knowledge and support system that helps people generate more cash flow. Sometimes people struggle with that, and they say, well, what business are you? What's your product? I said, what products do colleges sell?
Education.
Education, when implemented, improve your life. Am I correct? Everybody understand?
Right.
Okay. Everybody, what product does a financial advisor sell? Education. And what product does a consultant sell? Education. Everybody understand? So we're in the personal financial success business. We have built a business helping marketing products and services that help people improve their finances. Okay. Has anybody in here changed their W-4 since they've been in my econ for help? Raise your hand. All right. Has anybody changed their W-4? Got some cash and either invested some of that cash or paid off some debt? If you did, raise your hand. All right, so the bottom line is you made some money based on some knowledge that you didn't have before. Does that make sense? See, because here's the reality, okay? Here's the reality. This is the biggest financial snap-blow in America. Really for the whole world, okay? A very small percentage of the people in this country are educated, trained, and conditioned to make money with money. They're that way from birth, okay? My wife and I, we have 4 kids, okay? Our youngest is 23, okay? Our oldest is 34. We can see a difference between the 23-year-old and the 34-year-old because the 23-year-old, all she ever heard about was making money with money. You understand the difference there? And the 34-year-old, we were just kind of getting started. Does that make sense? The 34-year-old, we just kind of getting started. And so we were still, doing a little bit of both, right? And so what happens is, some people, when they grew up in this country, they were taught from day one to learn how to invest. Right. From day, you get older and you get wiser and you get better at it, but they were taught day one that they need to make money with money. But I was taught as a child, the way you make money is to work. Right. And if you want more money, you do more work. Work. Because even when a person says, well, I'm going to go back to school and get me another degree, they're still talking about what? Work. So I ask you this question. If you didn't work next year, how much money would you make? Because one day, you got to make a living without work.
That's right.
Some people call it retirement. But it should be called financial freedom. Because it's not. See, we look at that in this country as an elite thing.
Right.
But God said that it was just a regular thing for everybody. Because he says, I give you power to gain wealth. And he didn't put no stipulations to that.
Right.
All of us supposed to have some assets that bring us some cash. That's for everybody. We weren't put here to work till we get too old, we can't work no more. Well, that's what society pushes, right? What they say? They tell an 8-year-old kid, you can retire when you're 65. Am I wrong?
Right.
They think is you work till you can't work no more. For age, disability. Am I wrong? Am I the only one that misunderstood that?
Right.
Okay, I got it right. Okay, I just want to make sure. But that is not God's design for our lives. That's what we were taught. That's the conditioning that we got. But we're going to change it.
Speak it.
We're going to change it.
That's right.
See, here's what you got to understand. The wealthiest billionaires, they've been created.
Mm-hmm.
The highest level of standard of living and wealth in this country has been created.
Right. Here we go.
See, some people think, well, we already reached the max. And now it's going to go back the other way. That ain't nothing but some foolishness. Do you really think that God's going to get the job about halfway done and then you think, well, I wasn't able to do it. I guess I'm going to have to quit. That was the actual argument that Moses used against it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, if you stop now,
yeah,
the boy back there in Egypt said,
you killed my people
God
in the
could live
desert.
it up.
That's right.
That was Moses' point.
He was going to wipe them out.
He couldn't get done. We're not at the end. We just at the birthing point of a new deal. And then when you get to the birthing point, that way you got the most permanent. See, that's the deal. See, I can say that. See, I was born poor. I was born in South. Nobody in my neighborhood had indoor plumbing. I know what, my kid, I hear, they're poor. I'm like, please. They didn't know what poor is. Nobody in my neighborhood had indoor plumbing. Nobody in my neighborhood had air conditioning. We had a wood stove. And we built a business that's generated over $600 million, and we just get started.
All right.
And you know what's happening now? I've been doing this years and years ago. I've been teaching this, but I was raised by the Mother of Holiness Church, So I wasn't born without a purpose in mind. And I was just teaching this and teaching this. But you know what has happened in the last 18 to 24 months? We got a whole generation of young adults. They got it. They got it. And now they're teaching it. They got it.
That's right.
I'm like, man, just in time. Just in time. I'm not going to retire. I'm too busy to retire, right? I love doing it too much, right? But I'm like, they're amazing to me. They got it. See, they got it. They're like, we can create our own economy. We got the power to create our own economy. See, here's the problem in America, economically. We was trained a lie. See, the first lie was, only way to get money's worth. That's a lie. The second lie was, well, you have to buy your wealth. See, when they say savings account, mutual fund, annuity, all those things are good. All those things are good. But when you do that process, you're buying wealth. And that's something that you want to do. But you can't buy wealth and get rich. if you're going to buy your wealth, in other words, if you're going to invest in CDs, mutual funds, if you're going to do it that way, you already just about rich. Or it's going to take you 50 years. You say, well, how does the person get it? And I said, exactly how they get it. Inside of us, God gave us the ability to create wealth. See, where did Heinz come from? Heinz ketchup. It'll take a little tomato, take a little vinegar, take a little salt, pepper, and sugar. Put it in a bottle and you start marketing. 15, 20, 25 years, they got to be up. See, we just look at different products like that. Where does over $1 billion come from? Same thing. Communicating. See, it was a gift. See, inside of you, God gave you the ability to create products and services, market things, make money, take that money, buy wealth, and get rich. See, look at the wealth that was around. And if somebody wants to say, well, yeah, but you ain't gonna be able to do that in African American. Why? We got $1.3 trillion of spending every year. Ain't no shortage. No. All we need is some knowledge to get the strategy right and build wealth. And we got that. Ain't no shortage. We just bought the wrong deal. We didn't know how to do it. See, I don't know the numbers in Durham, but I know the numbers in Rogers. I know the numbers in Atlanta. Here's Atlanta. Somebody's they're making $5,000 a month, decent job. Okay? $5,000 a month, $6,000 a year. But they only bring home 37. Because they don't know nothing about taxes. Bam, so they get hit for 25, 30% before they even get the money home. Then because they had so much taken out before they even brought the money home, now they're paying $1,000, $1,200 a month for rent because they got no money back. Mm-hmm. So now the $3,700 down to $2,500. Yep. Then they went and bought a car, and because they didn't have no money, because the taxes ate up the first money, then rent ate up the money, so now they bought the car on credit, and they got to pay for it twice. Yeah. So now they're down to $2,000 a month. We just buy groceries, and y'all know I like groceries. So by the time we get through with that $5,000 a month, they spent $5,200. The whole $5,000 and put $200 on the credit card. Yeah, that's right. And then in 5 years of that, they're in a mess. Mm-hmm. So then we come along. We change that forward. Mm-hmm. They bring home $45,000. We'll rearrange the whole finance. If they got debt, we're going to use that to pay it off. If they don't have debt in 8 months, they got the down payment for the house. Mm-hmm. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. You see, they got 1 million seminars and conferences, right? But it's just like stuff. But see, to get wealthy, you got to do something specific tomorrow. That's right. See, a vision is wonderful, but a day-to-day plan is better.
That's right.
See, moonlight is great, but sometimes you need a street light. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. See, that's what separates my income. We show you exactly what to do, step by step by step. We have trainings all over the country. We're going to start having training here every single month.
Yes, sir.
We have them all over the country. So, we've had an office in Fayetteville, 27 years? See, we have trainings all over. You see, because we're about detail. See, it's got to be detailed. We teach about textbook. See, we don't want about our thoughts. We don't want the dog. We want you to read it. There you go. They say, yeah, but that ain't cool. Yeah, but it's right. That's right. Yes, right. That's what we do in my income. Man, we got so many great leaders in this company. They got it. And now they're changing their finances. Minimizing taxes, eliminating debt, taking that money, investing. That's exciting to me. That's like fresh air to me right there, right? Because I love to see other people when they're changing their lives. That's what it's all about. Now, so let's talk about the business a little bit. That's the business. That's our business model. That's what we do. Okay? Now, so to get that done, what we do is when you get into business, See, if you done changed your debt before and got your cash, you qualify to teach somebody how to do it, right?
That's right.
If you started eliminating your debt, you got that done, you qualify to teach somebody to do it, right? If you started investing and got a good return, you qualify to do it, right? But we got software to do all that for you. So let's take a look, okay? So the first thing we do is we give you a world-class business system. You got a website that somebody can access on their phone, tablet, or computer 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They can do business with you, can't they? All right? Now, our number one product that we market, okay, and that you'll market in this business is we market what we call a financial success membership. See, membership has its privileges. Got Netflix, got a little more entertainment stuff, right? Got a gym membership, got somewhere you're supposed to go, right? You notice I said supposed to, right? All right. So bottom line, membership has its privileges. Well, inside this membership, you got the income shifting strategy. You see, we have tens of thousands of people. Man, they can teach that strategy. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, they done got that thing now. They got rap songs to it, you know? You know how long I've been trying to get that out there? Because I said, you know what? If I keep teaching this, somebody's going to rap it one day. Then they're going to teach it one day. And then they're going to multiply. Next thing you know, we're going to have a culture.
There you go.
And then it don't matter. See, it's over there.
Yep.
Right.
See, because when people find out the truth and they start seeing results in their life, then it ain't really that important for me to do that much no more. All I got to do is just go around and be a cheerleader, right? You know, I was in Chicago about 2 weeks ago, and with Angela's team up there, Angela Williams, she had a great team. And all I had to do was just sit back in the room. I only had to work about 45 minutes the whole weekend. They did everything. All of her leaders out there just building, training, and growing the cash flow in their business. You see? See, we don't, in my econ, we don't want the experts. We want all experts. We want everybody to learn everything. No secret information, all of it on the website. You know, they don't have to say, well, I just said, no, I didn't. Look on the website. You can't find on the website, I just said. I got it? All right, we got the cash flow started. That comes on your phone. The software. You can track your mileage on your GPS on your phone. It's tied to our system.
Okay.
You know, you got a receipt. You can take a picture with your phone of the receipt, upload it, and throw the receipt away. You can put all your tax records in. You can manage your cash flow with it. You can eliminate debt with it. Everything's right there on the phone. You know? Man, when Ray met me the first time, all that stuff was on paper. You know? But we just took it all and, you know, as technology grew, we grew, right? But it worked even in the old days. It made us wealthy. You know? Identity theft protection, you're going to need that, right? Free and discount legal services, things like wheels, take care of traffic tickets, and all kinds of other financial things. You get them at a deep discount, and 9 of them are free. Okay, with local attorneys. We got a smart money credit system to show you how to fix your own credit. Okay? We got the letters already written. All you got to do is download them, print them, and mail them. That's all you got to do. You know, because bad credit can cost somebody a fortune, right? Yeah. See, you can't build wealth when some people in this country buying houses 3%, other people buying houses 6% or renting because they can't buy a house.
Right.
See, we got to solve the real problem.
Right.
Everybody understand what kind of help?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We got discount travel and corporate perks. We even teach you investing. We don't teach you what to invest in, but we show you how it works. Hundreds of hours of free training to teach you how to build your wealth.
Right.
Because we're going to change our world. See, that's important to me. We're going to change our world. All we need is information.
That's right.
Man, once you get the information, that's good. Anybody in here ever play spades? All right, I've got another question now. Okay? Fun move tonight, you know? Anybody ever play Be a Wit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Y'all spade players, y'all spade nights. Y'all ever play spades to Be a Wit? Let me tell you something. If you can play spades, if you can play big wit, you can get rich on that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we got to teach how to play. Well, I wasn't supposed to be playing. Okay? She said she don't play that. I wasn't supposed to play. But I snuck around the corner to learn how. You know strategy, though. She knows strategy because she's already building a business. She's got great services with Aflac. She's an independent contractor, so they got great services. So you better get a business card at the end. But
Go
she
ahead,
already
Lynn.
knows she's going to residual income. And her customer base. There you go. Everybody's here. Stand up and make your hands so they'll know that you come see.
And I speak Spanish, Italian, Portuguese.
Oh my God.
That's my
All
part.
right.
That's my
And
part.
I'm struggling with it.
That's my partner. Go ahead, Lennis.
Spanish.
There you go.
My name is Lennis Dion Sample. Blessed will stop. Thank you very much. Lennis Dion Sample. That's me.
All right.
All right. There you go. Absolutely. See, she's building residual income. See, you got to build something that you can get paid on without working. You don't want to wake up January 1st unemployed unless you go to work. And see, if you built something that pays residual income when you wake up on January 1st, you still got some money coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to follow that principle. So let's finish this up real quick. Now, we only our business owners in my econ get this membership. Okay? So that's just so the people who say, okay, I want to change my finances, and I understand the business is going to give me advantages in doing that. Now, as a business owner, then we sell these other products and services to the general public. Okay? Some of them are in the membership, but they're at a much different price, okay? Because the membership comes with the business, okay? So we do that through our retail strategy. We display all of our products and services on every associate's website, okay? So we put it on the website, the identity theft, the credit system, the cash flow manager software, the travel with just about every major travel company out there, nutrition and healthy beverages, and a discount mall with 1,000 stores and over 1 million products. Stores like Walmart, Sam's, Macy's, Best Buy, right? And so now you just refer people to your website, they buy, and you get paid. Everybody understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've also got a world-class compensation plan. We've got the fastest paying promotion system in the industry. When you sponsor 2 people and generated just $200 in product sales value, you're promoted to EVP or Executive Vice President. Now, as Executive Vice President, you get up to 100% of the commission value on personal sales and up to 85% on team sales. So let's say somebody booked a hotel room, okay, on your website. Okay, so maybe it's an $89 hotel or whatever, and there's a $10 commission. There it is. That's what you get on there. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. Or maybe they bought shoes over at Macy's or maybe whatever, okay? Everybody understand? So they buy and you get paid. Now, you never have to recruit anybody to be successful in my econ. You can market products and services online. You can eliminate debt, minimize your taxes. You can do all that without ever recruiting anybody. But here's the reality. The opportunity to make money and help people has never been bigger in the history of America. Never. See, when there's hard times, that's the best economic time.
That's right.
See, when there's a problem, that's when a company is born to meet the problem. Everybody understand? Right. Well, here's reality. In America, 69% of the people don't have $1,000. Well, African Americans only 10%. We only 11% of the population. We're 35 million people. So we're not talking about just our community. We're talking about America. 69%. There's no 69% minority. If you take all the African Americans, all the Asian Americans, all the Hispanics, combine them up, you still won't have 69%. We're talking about America. Struggling financially. That's what we're talking about, America. Mm-hmm. The opportunity to build a business, help people, make money, and become wealthy has never been better in America. Now, how do we do that? We help people by enrolling them into our financial success membership. Okay, it's $35 a month. When you sign somebody up, you get the whole $35 the first month. We pay out 28 of the 35 every month. First month we pay out $105. We pay out more than we bring in because we know many of our associates are going to be around for a long time. When somebody on your team enrolls somebody into the membership, you get up to $25 unlimited. So imagine, so when you first get started, you know, you start making some extra money. But imagine having a team where 10 people, where your team enrolled 10 new memberships a month. Makes you $250 a month. Or what about 50 memberships, or 100 memberships, or 200 memberships? See, we got people in our company making from, you know, $50 to $2,500 to $3,000 per week on upfront membership enrollments. See, just according to how big your team is. The bigger your team is, the more money you make. See, some people look at our price tag and say, yeah, how are you going to make money on $35? Well, let me help you with something. Did you know that Netflix is a $76 billion company?
Oh, man.
$9.99 a month. Everybody understand? Okay? See, Henry Ford didn't become famous and wealthy because he built a car. He became famous and wealthy because he built the assembly line, which lowered the cost of the car and made it marketable to America. That's why we $35. Yeah, we can charge more, but we wouldn't accomplish more. Walmart expanding, Macy's shutting stores. Everybody understand? Okay? Because the web has created transparency, and now people can do price comparison real quick. Everybody understand what's going on in America?
Yep.
Now, once you get a team, you also start getting paid monthly on all those memberships and product sales. Imagine having a team of 50 people paying you $5 to $10 a month. Just if you're just getting $5 a month on 50 people on your team, that's $250 a month. That's $3,000 a year. You know, you got to have $100,000 in the bank to make $3,000 a year. $100,000. See, this gets back. I want to hit it one more time. We're done. This gets back to this fallacy of buying wealth versus creating wealth. See, most people in America think that wealth is bought. They say if you want to be wealthy, you go to school, you get your good education, you get your job, and then you live conservatively, you save some of that money, and you invest it. That's good advice. But it's not going to make you wealthy. It's not going to make you wealthy. Because you're not going to have enough money left over, and you're not going to have long enough to do that. See, the great wealth in this country, it can get you stable. It can give you a comfort level, but that's not going to make you wealthy. See, the great wealth in this country, they built an asset. Let me give you an example. When they say Oprah's a billionaire, she didn't work, get a W-2, live conservatively, buy CDs, stocks, and bonds, and have $1 billion sitting over here. That's not what they're talking about. She built a business. She built a business that generates several $100 million a year, and the value of the business is the asset. See, when they built this hotel, now based on the number of nights they sell, rooms they sell every night, and the other revenue the hotel made, and then the profit at the end of the year, the hotel has a value. Put this hotel in New York, same hotel. And the value is going to be different because the room rate is different. See, so we were taught this idea that the way you're going to get your wealth is to buy it. But it's not true. It's not even possible. And when you start saying, oh, so I got to build my business. And then you start to realize one day, say, oh, the good Lord said he gave me power to gain wealth. He said my gifts will make room for me at the top. He said, I better get to stepping. The Lord made me wealthy. I need to get up and go on and get the wealth that he gave me before I was born. See, when you understand who you are and what the Lord did for you, you can't be poor.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Oh, that's right.
You can't be poor. See, when I was born, I was born poor. I grew up in a poor household. But you know, they always made us go to church, right? Well, since I was there, I like to read. So I started reading. And I'm like, so then I got to be a young man. I'm about to college. I'm still poor. And I just couldn't get something out of my mind. You know, I got a mouth on me. You know what I feel, I say. That's just me. I can say it. I'm like, now, Lord, we got a mess up. Everybody I know for. You say you got all the cattle on 1,000 hills yoke. I don't have one. And we in church all day long. And I'm your boy. I'm out here promoting your name every day. That joke over there don't even like you. I said, now, Lord, what's what's the problem? I said, but I want to know. Because there's something I need to do. I know I'll get them to do it. And over the next several years after that, the Lord started to minister to me about it. And all them scriptures came alive in my life. And I said, oh, I see what went wrong. These people done read CNN instead of the book. So I went to work in my life. See, I went to work in my life and became a millionaire before I was 30. And then I said, I know I teach it to everybody. You can't be poor when you know who you are. Look, people came here from Europe without a dime. Brought a little recipe with a made some ketchup and started to sell it. Wealth is created. It ain't bought. When you get that inside of you, it'll change your life. Where my income came from, I created it. I created it. I ain't got no bank. I ain't have but $10. We don't have no debt. I told people when I was young, nobody got a dime I need to borrow. Because everything I need, the Lord will show me how to get it. Every time. We ain't got a dime. Not a dime. And not only are we debt free, we invest 5 figures every month. Every month corporate, every month in our corporate office, when I get the financials, you know, first thing I look for is we put our investment over in Vanguard. So we invest corporate money, and then over here, I'm investing my money. So not only do we make money from sales and marketing and all that, we invest money every month at the corporate. Next year, we're not going to have a conference in Atlanta. You know, we'll just do something online, right? And we all get out here, go around the country, do meetings. Because I want everybody to buy stock in a big brand company next year. Yeah. I don't care which one you buy it in.
Let's do it.
You know why I want that? See, I want people to get in the habit of investing. See, if your money is good enough to go in the bank, your money is good enough for you to own some of the bank.
That's right.
If you can put money in Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, why you can't buy some of their stuff?
Right.
If you can sleep over at the Marriott, why you can't buy some of their stuff?
Right.
You can wear Nike, buy Nike.
And see, it's a mind. That's how. If you're gonna wear Nike, buy it. It's a mindset. Some people say, I ain't got that much, but start with what you got.
Right.
And then add to it every year. That's what I did. That's how I got wealth. That's what we're doing in my income. We're going to build a company that changes our country. Everybody understand? See, you can be wealthy. See, that ain't CNN talking, that ain't Ivy talking. Let me tell you what the book says. That's what it's all about. Now, last strategy. We got 4 strategies we done, okay? So we made money. We got cash from the taxes, from changes that before, from the taxes, and from the business. So we're going to take $1,000 a month. Now, a lot of people get $200 to $800, so a lot of people get half of that even before they start building a business, right? Okay? So now we're going to take this money, and now we're going to do more income shifting. See, we got to take that money and go to work. Because we got to learn to make money with what? Money. We got to learn to make money with money. See, we was all taught and conditioned all our lives to make money by working to spend.
That's right. That's true.
Just backwards.
And ain't nothing wrong with it, but you can't spend it all. You can't spend it all. Some of them got to be reinvested to generate some more money. That's a biblical principle. And I'll show it to you. All over the universe. In the old days, before they had stores where the farmer could buy seed, the farmer would have to take a percentage of the crop and put it to the side so he could use those seeds to plant more corn or watermelons or beans the next year.
That's right.
It's a principle. But see, we so far removed from that society. From that, so we didn't learn that. See, the rivers run in the ocean. But the rivers don't go dry. Because that water don't go evaporate right and come right back around. An apple orchard comes from apple seed. Your wealth is going to come from just a small amount of seed that you're going to keep regenerating through strategy. You see, when you start getting like that, you start believing you can be wealthy. And you'll do the things that's going to make you wealthy. And see, investing is one of them. See? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with putting money in the bank. You know? Savings account, checking account. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you need to own part of the stock down at the bank where you're putting money at.
Right.
Somebody said, well, yeah, you know, but you see, I don't know if that stock's safe. Well, I can take a lot of legal terms, but let me give you this one, okay? If somebody tell you that, I just want you to pray for them a little bit. And then I want you to ask yourself, so if I put my money in the bank, and they give me 1% or 2% on my money, but if I buy some stock and own part of the bank, not my money ain't safe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Simple man.
A 2-year-old won't believe that. Everybody understand? We getting ready to step up. Y'all say step up.
Step up.
Everybody understand what's going on?
Yes.
See? We're going to get rid of all of that. We'll get rid of all of that. You can put your money in the bank, you can own part of the bank. I don't care if it's 1 share, 5 shares, next year buy you 5 more. Next year buy you 5 more. Then you get to where you buy you 10, then buy you 50, then buy you 100. Next thing you know, you're 30%. I ain't got a bunch of them. You see, it's a habit that you develop it. It's a different habit, and then you're going to teach it to your children.
Right.
See, don't let your children think money ain't for nothing but going to the mall. Ain't nothing wrong with going to the mall. But at some point, you need to be selling something at the mall.
At some point.
Or you need to own part of the store at the mall. You know, during the holidays, when all the, you know, some people don't like Christmas shopping, right? I'd be like, man, I hope they get it. Because, you know, I buy a lot of stuff, right? And I need people to buy a lot of stuff. So I can get paid. I'm just saying how it is, right? I mean, you already know how it is, right?
Right.
I mean, look, anybody can see that these big companies make a lot of money, right? So I own some stock in them. And then when you see somebody that going in there spending, you be like, woo-wee! You ain't got to go protest. I'm out. That's my game, right? All right, let's get rid of this debt, right? Let's get rid of debt, right? So we got a car note we owe $17,000 on. It's gonna take us 32 months to pay it off for $545 a month. We add $1,000 to the $545, send them $1,545. Pay it off in 12 months, bang.
There you go.
See, that's the power of my econ. See, most people can't do this because they don't have no money to pay it out with, right? But we're gonna have to get, in most cases, a third to half the money by changing double form. Bam, we're gonna knock it out. Bam, we're done. We're gonna take the $15.45. We got an $8,000 credit card. Take the 78 months to pay it off. We're gonna do it 5. We're gonna knock the mortgage out instead of 30 years, 68 months. We're gonna work this money. See, we'll pay out $225,000 debt in 85 months. Save over $350,000 interest payments. See, when you start realizing your interest making somebody else rich, you get a little mad, don't you? And you say, now let me show you something right quick now that I understand. Watch how I pay this off right quick now that I understand. You know? Well, watch me start taking lunch to work sometimes so I have more money so I can get rid of this debt right quick, right? Now let's see how you like that when you ain't got my money. Instead of me paying some interest down at the bank, now let me show you what it looked like when I bought some stock at the bank. Everybody ready to change again? Everybody understand what I'm talking about? See, you start changing the game, that's what it's about, right? See, we freed up $2,900 a month. See, I want you to think about this for a moment. If you had half the amount you paid in taxes right now and no debt, how much more cash you got now?
That's right.
Everybody see? See, we've been on this thing where it's like, well, I just got to work more. I got to make it. I got to work more, so I got to make it. Then you get over and say, well, wait a minute now, hold on. What you trying to accomplish? I'm trying to have more money. Oh, that's the objective, have more money? What can I get? And then you can stay at the house and, drink a cup of tea. Have a cup of coffee. I'm down there because I ain't got all these debts. I'm kind of relaxing a little bit. And then I bought some shares of stock. So, when other people who ain't learned yet, they got to pay that interest I'm making something. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. Do you know how much Visa stock is gone up? Chase, these companies went up. Look, let me tell you something. These companies have gone up 30 to 40% in the last 6 months. You understand? See, I ain't really into politics. I'm into the financial stuff. That's what I read it like. But let me explain something to you. Do you understand when somebody getting rich on you, they don't care about you complaining?
Sure don't.
Do you understand? You come out, well, you shouldn't have done. They like, my stock went up 50%. I had 200 million, I got 300 million. They don't care. You want to get some attention? Get your money. Get the debt out the way and say, how you like that? See? You want to make a change? You can't change the world, change you.
That's all they
That'll change atmosphere a little bit. Sure will. Yeah, I made a decision when I was young. I said, ain't nobody got no money. I won't borrow. Change your mind. Change your life. When you start hearing that pocketbook, then somebody will call or interview this and we need to talk. Ain't nobody heard that? Shoot, you ain't getting no attention. Okay.
NFL sponsors.
Right. Right. You get your money. So now we got $2,900. Right? You can spend something, invest something. But before I leave that debt thing, let me ask you something. I challenged myself this year ago. Some people can make a car note for 5 years, so they pay for the car twice, right? Mm-hmm. Man, they'll fight, they'll do everything to pay that car note. Did you know that you can make a $500 car note for 5 years and pay for the car twice? That you can make a $500 payment to your bank, to your investment account, for 2.5 years and pay for the car cash one time? Mm-hmm.
One time.
You understand what I'm trying to say? I said, now wait a minute. So what you're telling me is, this was me when I was young, right? I said, so I I can never have enough money to buy a car cash. So I can pay for every car twice. Whereas if I just had some patience, I ain't got to boss nobody in the world but me. And I said, I was going to pay a car note next year, but I start putting my $500 in my investment account every month. Well, pretty soon I'll be out to go out and buy my car cash. I ain't had to boss nobody but me. I ain't had to argue with nobody but me. I ain't had to protest nobody but me. Me, my own self. And when I got that fella in straight, things worked out pretty good. Worked out pretty good. Take that $2,900, put it away. Because it was going to somebody else. Because people said, well, I can't afford to invest all of it, but, and that's fine, it's their money. Do what you want to it. See, because, I need such and such. Well, you didn't have no power. When you were giving that money to that other fellow over there, man, you were hustling every month. You understand what I'm saying, right? When stuff won't be going right in my life, I said, you know what? I need to have a reunion with me. And invite the good Lord over there and said, you know that's a mess. You invest that $2,900 in 10 years, you got $500,000, 15 years, you're a debt-free millionaire. And you know what? I did conservative numbers that speeds up because here's why. When you get the hang of this thing and you start seeing that first debt go in and that second one, I didn't put much money up there, a couple $100 a month in the business, right? But did you know money bring money? Mm-hmm. See, when you get that debt paid off, you start paying off that debt, and your friends start saying, how you did that? Mm-hmm. And after a while, when you start getting really rich, your enemies say, boy, how you did that? And you see, that money going to bring you my money. So this is going to be, we're going to cut this in less than half. Because when you start having success in your finances, now people want to follow you. Yep. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. See, my econ is far bigger than my econ.
Yes.
You will learn to make more money outside of my econ than you make in my econ. Let me show you why. When you save money, when you save $5, $6, $7, $8, $10,000 on taxes, that money didn't come from my econ. It came as a result of some knowledge that you learned in my econ, right? If you take that $10,000 and pay off a debt, that money didn't come from my econ. That debt that monthly payment that you was making on that debt every month, you paid that off. That money came right back from you, didn't it? It was a result of some knowledge that you learned in my econ, but it wasn't from my econ, was it? See, what we do in my econ is far bigger than my econ. My econ is a good company I created. The Lord gave it to me. But this ain't about my econ. This is about each of us individually. Individually. See, this is about us changing our lives, changing our children's lives, changing our grandchildren's lives. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. Teaching people the right thing that they need to do. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you. There's a church down in Arkansas. A pastor by the name of Pastor David. I met him 4 years ago. He was struggling financially. His church was struggling. So he got in my business. I went over there and they wanted me to speak, so I did. So I told him, I said, people need savings accounts, companies need investment accounts, and so do churches and nonprofits. Mm-hmm. 2.5 years to pay church off, church debt free. Mm-hmm. This past January, they started their endowment. See, now the church saving and investing money monthly, just like individuals. See, if you've got a nonprofit, you're supposed to be investing money every month. Mm-hmm. If you got a church, you're supposed to be investing money every month. If you got a school, you're supposed to be investing money every month. We're not supposed to have to pay this month's bills on this month's revenue. Whatever. Anybody can start there, right? Right. But we got to get to that next place, right? Right. Everybody understand? And see, in my econ, you will learn to do that. It won't be hard because it's, number one, it's self-funded. You're going to save more on taxes than it's going to cost you to do my econ. So everybody got money, right? Mm-hmm. Plus, you're going to have people that is going to work with you on a regular basis. It's not going to be a question that you can't get answered, you know, because it's not about my econ. See, if it was about my econ, if it was about my econ, us trying to build a company that go to Wall Street, then that wouldn't work, right? But this is about each of us individually. See, this is about each of us changing our lives. Now, so in conclusion, when you get in my econ, when you sign up, you're going to get a personalized website. It's going to help you be able to market this, okay? Even though the first thing you want to start doing is implementing it in your personal life. That's the first you want to start doing. You get a world-class business system. Okay, you don't have to create it, it's already there. You get a financial success membership. Okay, now remember in the membership, you got the income shifting strategy. First thing we're going to help you do is we don't want you to get in going out there and tell somebody. We want to get you started changing your life first. Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. Okay, then you're going to get the software, keep all your tax records, set up your debt elimination program. Okay, then we're going to get you get the identity theft. That comes with it, okay? You get the free and discount legal services. That comes with it, right? You get the credit. If your credit score needs work, just download it. It's all in the system. It's all in there. Does that make sense? Start working on your credit. Get that score up. Get your 750 plus, right? Then you got discount travel, your corporate perks. You know, so you're going out of town, you save yourself some money, right? And then make the tax deductible at the same time. That makes sense? Okay? And it's all tax deductible. And most people are going to say more on taxes is going to even cost them to be in the business. See, you're not just writing off for $35. Okay? You're writing off for $35, part of your car, part of your cell phone, part of your internet access, part of bills and entertainment, part of travel. So you might pick up $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. You get tax write-off. So if you make $60,000, the government say you're going to make $50,000. So if you're in the 25% tax bracket or 20 or whatever you're in, now you save $1,500, $1,000, or $2,000 or more dollars in taxes. It costs you $400, $500 a year to run your business. You was positive, cash flow positive over and above what you made in the business. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. So I say the government pays the bill. Everybody say it with me? The government pays the bill. You see?
Thank you.
Or sometimes you have to get a government compliment.
I ain't got to say it.
Sometimes you got to get a compliment. They pay the bill. Yep. There are many businesses right here in North Carolina, some big ones, that moved to North Carolina because of taxes. Okay? So let's take advantage of the tax advantages and go build a government paid for, a government funded business. Everybody got it? Okay. All right. And you can do all of that for $34 and 95 cents a month. Less than $1.17 a day. 100% tax deductible. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. First of all, for taking your time out again, once again, to join us out here tonight. I'm going to bring up my team here. And if anybody sees the opportunity for themselves this evening, definitely get back with the person that invited you here tonight. We've given out awesome information tonight. Our spectacular co-founder here has laid it out to you. You came in this opportunity, you came here tonight, and you were in this situation by force because you didn't know this information. Now, one thing we like to tell people is you can't unlearn what he just told you. Whatever you do when you leave here, whatever decision you make, you cannot unlearn it. It's not, you cannot say, well, it doesn't apply to me, because everything he went over applies to each and every one of us. You know, so if you choose to do nothing with this information, now you're doing it by choice. And I like to tell people, I say it like this: if you choose to do nothing with this information, turn around to your children and to your grandchildren and tell them you chose to give their inheritance away to the government. You chose not to give it to them. You're giving it to the government. He explained it to you. You signed that W-4. You said, here, Uncle Sam, you can have this. So tell your children and grandchildren that, sorry, I'd rather give it to Uncle Sam than you. So with that being said, I'm going to let my cash flow queen, this young lady right here, Martina Yelverton, she knows the W-4s inside out. She had me sitting, we put my parents in the business. They're both retired. It's like you said, my father's 80-something years old. His W-4, he changed it when he first started his business over 40, 50 years ago. He had single zero for 40 years.
Oh my God.
He said that's what they told me to do, and he never revisited that W-4 in 40 years. She hooked him up, and now I'm back in my father's good graces because I was good.
Just piggybacking on what he said, the same thing with my mother, who passed this year, going through her paperwork and looking through a lot of her paperwork. I'm looking, she had a 1. My mother, hello, I'm another, allowance. The fact that she had a business, that was another allowance. People perish for the lack of knowledge. And like our other co-founder, Alvin Curry, says, people perish for the lack of applied knowledge.
Right.
We've given you this knowledge. If you don't apply it, like you said, turn around and look at your kids and your grandkids and tell them you chose not to apply the knowledge that we gave you tonight. Okay? It's a $34 decision. It's a $34.95 decision. Okay? So we want to make sure that we all whip out our tickets. We are going to do door prizes. We want to make sure that you guys have the information to partner.
Before we do that, we want our coach to say something. Coach Casalis, have your closing words before we do the cash the prize.
Oh, sure. Hey, everybody. All right, cool. As I said earlier, you guys, in the beginning, right? I asked you guys a question. How many people raised their hand when I asked that question? This exchange, I said $44.
Right.
Okay, 44 because of you have to have one of the products as well in this organization to actually be able to generate income in this organization. So I like to get that right off the way, right? So with the ID defender or something like that, go into it, right? So the reality is the average person, once they actually income shift and they learn the strategy, they actually averaging anywhere between $200 and $500 extra per pay period sometimes, every time they get paid. Okay? Now I know car payments, the average car payment is $350, $400, maybe even $500, right? So guess what, you guys? That's debt, right? Mm-hmm. That's debt erased now, right? Because just by income shifting and owning a home-based business, you get the opportunity to take advantage of the tax laws that now apply to you. As a tax professional, I can, as a regular W-2 employee, I can only write off maybe about 4, 5, 6 different things, right? As you being a W-2 employee. As soon as you own and start a home-based business, over 475 different deductibles. Okay? So what you do is you reduce your adjusted gross income, right? So now you're even, not only are you getting taxed less, getting the taxable amount is less, the percentage is actually lower because you actually made less money and lost money on your business. And your lifestyle becomes your business deduction. So ladies, how many of y'all do hair? Get your hair done? Okay. How many of y'all get your nails done? Okay. How many of you guys go shopping for clothes? You guys, guess what? You have to look good for your what? Business. Stop playing. So guess what? All of this, you guys, is business expenses. These are losses on your business. The average company starting out loses money for at least 5 years, right?
And if you start at McDonald's, you're not gonna make all that investment back the first year.
Exactly. A brick and mortar business is
gonna make money, but it's gonna be what they call a tax loss because of the way taxes are done.
Okay, so guess what, you guys? That same thing applies to a person who starts a home-based business as well. If you don't profit as much as you, because in the first year, most people don't, to be honest with you. Most people really don't. In a home-based business, it takes a while to build your business, right? But at the same time, though, you are losing, true? Because of your lifestyle and what you're doing to build your business becomes losses, all right? So With that being said, you get an extra $200 to $500 extra every single month just by simply income shifting. That's instantaneous. This is not something that we're talking about takes 2 months, 5 months. No, as soon as you join this organization, one of the leaders, whether it be Martina, Ray Hope, Kurt, we teach you step by step on how to income shift. And your finances change just like that. Just like Mr. Ivy Stokes said, the problem is positive cash flow. We can't get out of our situations because we don't know how to get extra money to do it. This provides that to that. Okay? So in the beginning, I asked and said, for $44, would you exchange your monthly car payment? How many people raised their hand? Well, guess what, you guys? Just now, you can show exactly how $44 will do it. The question is, what are you going to do about it? I'll leave you guys with that.
All right, good.